So there are a few things that you're going to want to know before moving to South Jersey. In fact, today we're going to talk about things are changing, and so is the cost of living. Let's do it. Hi, I'm Kat Quarterman, broker sales associate and team leader of the Quarterman Group powered by Compass. If this is your first time to this channel and you want to know what it's all about to live, work, play, sleep, eat in South Jersey, then you're going to want to click that subscribe button and the little bell so you are notified each and every time a new video is uploaded. We honestly get so many people who reach out who need help in moving to South Jersey that we absolutely love it. All you need to do is let me and my team, or my team and I, know what you're looking for in your new home, the lifestyle that you want to live, some particulars, right? Bedrooms, baths, price point, all that good stuff, and we'll be able to point you in the right direction. But the only way that we could do it is if you pick up the phone, text, email, or call us, and we'll be sure to help you make your move to South Jersey. So cost of living in South Jersey. In general, we all know that living in New Jersey does have a high cost of living as a state, as a whole. However, South Jersey is a cheaper cost of living than North Jersey. And it also really depends on what state you're coming from, where South Jersey can be considered a lower cost of living. So the further south you go, the lower the cost is, but also you would need to be commuting, a little bit further to work, to have the better jobs, the higher paying jobs. So if we touch on the first point, right, why would the cost of living be a little bit higher? So in South Jersey, you have the beaches, access to water, access to major roads where you can easily get into New York, Philadelphia, Delaware, all the surrounding states where it is considered a metropolitan area. So that makes South Jersey a great place, an attractive place to live for people of all ages and coming out of different stages of life. So of course, when you talk about the housing prices, the further south you go, I would say the more house you can get for the money that you want to spend, the more land you can get. But on average in South Jersey, for a home that is in livable condition, so I'm not saying that it may not need any updates, but you need to be at least at a $280,000 price point. So there are some cities that have been up and coming. A lot of investors have gone into them and renovated a lot of homes, and it makes it attractive for people to move to. Gloucester City is one. I've moved a lot of people from North Jersey into Paulsboro. But again, it just depends on what stage of life you're in and what you're looking for. These people are just looking to get into a home at a lower price than they can from where they're coming from. So in North Jersey, you figure you would need to spend anywhere from $400,000 and up for a decent sized home, while in South Jersey you can get away with sometimes, I want to say, for a home that still needs a little bit of work, maybe at that $180,000 price point to $215,000, but of course anywhere from $250,000 to $280,000, you're talking about a little bit more square footage and also in a much more livable condition. I remember a time where I want to say it had to be maybe about 8 years ago. I helped so many families who can only afford $150,000 or less in a home get into a home. You won't be able to do that today. You won't be able to find a home for $150,000 that does not need a complete renovation. So here in South Jersey, I want to say $280,000 can get you something that's decent, maybe somewhere around like 1,300 square feet. Of course, in some of the neighborhoods, like Hainesport is one, you can find maybe about 1,000 square foot home that is in livable condition, mostly updated for somewhere around that $250,000 price point. I want to say anywhere like in Hainesport, Lumberton. Other than that, in the 200,000s, you're looking more at like a condo, and I wouldn't even say a townhome, but maybe anywhere from like a 1 to 2 bedroom condo. When you talk about real estate taxes, of course, real estate taxes in New Jersey are high in general, but the further south you go, the lesser in real estate taxes you would pay. It's also great if you can find something that has farmland, because that's also cheaper taxes. But overall, the average taxes that you will pay in New Jersey is around $8,000. In some towns like West Hampton, you will pay lower real estate taxes. In West Hampton, I would say you can find something that's anywhere from $5,000 to $6,000, and that would be on a single family home. So despite the cost of living, I want to say that because of the relaxation and the activities and the tranquility of the woods, the trees and nature that you get in South Jersey, it does give you a better life, a better lifestyle, more peace of mind. But many people in South Jersey do commute into work. They commute into New York or even into Philadelphia. I want to say most people living in South Jersey will commute about 45 minutes, no more than an hour into work. But what they love the most is that on the weekends, they get to enjoy their home and enjoy their family and leave that hustle bustle of the city work life behind them. As far as schooling is concerned here in South Jersey, you will find that many of the families send their children through the public school system. The public school system in New Jersey in general has been ranked higher nationwide to have better school systems. Of course, you do need to depend on where, what county you're in, what town you're in, and the school district. And just double check to make sure that the school itself and the curriculum meet your standards. So we talked about the housing. Housing prices are on average around $280,000 in order to get a single family home in somewhat, updated condition. We talked about real estate taxes on average being around $8,000 on average, but there are some towns where you can get cheaper real estate taxes. As far as school systems are concerned, we do rank high overall nationwide, but you do want to check each town because every school district is different to make sure it meets your standards. When we talk about food costs, of course, food is a little bit higher in South Jersey. However, you will find that there are lots of farmer markets that you can visit. There's lots of co-ops that you can become a part of. And there are many families, and you might also yourself just grow your own garden. There are many people who grow their own garden in their own yard. Different groups online that you can join for that as well. I have many friends who are growing different vegetables right in their own yard. So you save on some food costs with that. There's lots of places that you can get fresh eggs if you're into that as well, as opposed to going to the supermarket. These are all foods that have gone up in price just over the years, and especially during the pandemic. What was it? Chicken, eggs, milk, all of that stuff went, at a higher price during the pandemic and coming out of the pandemic. So lots of people ended up getting chickens, having their own eggs, growing their own vegetables. And as far as milk was concerned, many people went to, oat milk, almond milk. They went to the nut milks as long as you don't have a nut allergy. Gas prices are definitely cheaper than it would be in North Jersey and in the surrounding states. You can get gas a little bit cheaper, especially if you're doing regular gas as well. And I think I mentioned in some other videos, you can go to Wawa for gas. Royal Farms has gas versus the Sunoco, the Exxon, Wawa and Royal Farms, even Costco gas tends to be a little bit cheaper. And if you're an electric car, kudos to you because they do have charging stations as well in South Jersey. So I'm telling you right now, to navigate South Jersey can be challenging to find your perfect place to live. Please do reach out. All you gotta do is let us know what you're looking for in a town, what you need, what your wants are, what your needs are in your new home, and we'll be able to point you in the right direction for you to explore some towns. We have been known, or we have an excellent track record from working with many families who are relocating to South Jersey. They come here for one town. We mention a few others that seem to be more suitable based on what they're telling us, and those are the towns that they actually make home. But the only way we can help you is that you have to reach out. So whether you send us a text, give us a call, or send us an email, whether it's days, weekends, or nights, we'll be sure to help you make your move to South Jersey.